The goal of this video is to introduce you to Clemson University's Department of Automotive Engineering, to provide a summary of who we are, and to provide some helpful information for prospective master's students. The automotive industry is shifting gears, pun intended. We're living through the most dramatic and rapid change to the transportation industry that has ever occurred. And that's exciting because those shifts in mobility are garnering large investments, and those investments represent opportunity for young engineers who have a multidisciplinary skill set. There's a number of different forecasts and predictions for the future and the number of jobs that will be created in the automotive industry, including this one from the Boston Consulting Group, which says that over 100,000 jobs will be created over the next 5 years in the US alone. And a lot of those jobs will be in the southeast region of the US, which is where Clemson's located. You can see this map in the top right of this slide, and Clemson is the center of this circle. We're located in the upstate region of South Carolina, about halfway between Atlanta and Charlotte. And within a 475-mile radius, you can see a large number of automotive companies have developed some sort of research and development or manufacturing plant in the southeast region of the United States. The rest of this slide talks about a study that was done by McKinsey & Company that they called "The Future of Mobility is at Our Doorstep." In that study, they highlighted 10 technology clusters that will shape the future of the automotive industry. We keep this in mind as we try to design our curriculum and our research areas to make sure that we're addressing each one of these different technology clusters. And that brings us to the mission and vision for our department, which is to provide world-class automotive research, innovation, and education so that we can produce top-notch graduates for the automotive industry. We want to pursue high-impact research topics that are critical to achieving sustainable mobility. And we want to support economic development by emphasizing industry relevance and bridging the gap between pure research and translation. Previously, people might have thought that automotive engineering is just a subset of mechanical engineering. And maybe previously that was true, but it's not true anymore. Modern vehicles have more lines of code than you can imagine. You need to be a software engineer, an electrical engineer, a mechanical engineer, all at once. You need to have a systems integration viewpoint, and you need to have multidisciplinary knowledge. And that's what our department tries to impart on our students. Here's a map of, or an aerial picture, I should say, of our campus. And that campus is the CU ICAR campus. CU ICAR stands for Clemson University International Center for Automotive Research. You can see the Campbell Graduate Engineering Center sort of in the top center of this picture. That's the building that houses the Department of Automotive Engineering. But we also have space just across the street in the Center for Emerging Technologies, as well as just down the street in the Center for Manufacturing Innovation. These are the research strengths that our department focuses on. We have a track related to materials and manufacturing. We have a track related to powertrain, which these days includes more and more electric vehicles or hybridized vehicles. We have a track related to robotics and automation. And finally, we have a track related to human factors. I won't go into a great amount of detail on each of these areas. I just wanted to touch on them. But if you look at the rest of the videos on this YouTube channel, you'll find headings related to each of these areas. And if you're interested, you can watch some more of the videos there. This is related to our materials and manufacturing focus, and you can see the faculty members that work in this area, and you can also see the types of projects that they work on. This is related to the powertrain team. Powertrain means combustion, alternative fuels, renewable fuels, electric vehicles, and hybrids. You can see we do control and optimization and energy and grid interactions. You can see myself in the top right because I'm a member of this group. And I think if you look closely, I think I'm wearing the same shirt in that picture that I'm wearing in the video today. So I guess a note to myself is I'll need to buy some more nice shirts. This is the connectivity and automation focus, of course, thinking about connected vehicles and autonomous vehicles for the future, robotics, and how that all interacts. Again, please feel free to check out the other videos. This slide is relevant for prospective master's students because it gives you an overview of our curriculum. Our curriculum is somewhat unique in that we require some form of an internship for the students to graduate. That internship can either be an external internship where students will work with a company, gaining valuable experience as well as earning good money, getting their foot in the door in a company in the US job market. And they can do all of this if you're an international student while still being on a student visa. So this is really advantageous to any international students. Alternatively, some of our students choose to do the Deep Orange program, which we sometimes call an internship program, internal internship, I should say. And we'll have some videos related to that. That will be a whole heading on this YouTube channel. And I'll also have a couple of slides that tell you what the Deep Orange program is. Finally, if you're interested in research, you can do a thesis option. This is similar to a lot of other universities that have a master's thesis option. And for any student that's interested in a PhD or research in general, I highly recommend considering the thesis option. So what is the Deep Orange program? Well, essentially, it's an educational development program that essentially is experiential learning at its best. It's a project-based program where our master's students come in, and for 18 months they start with a concept and they take that concept all the way through the product development process, all the way around eventually to prototype building and testing of the vehicle. The sponsor changes each year. You can see this year it was BMW and Mini, but we've had almost every automotive company sponsor a Deep Orange program, which is really exciting. Again, please feel free to check out all the other Deep Orange videos that we have on our YouTube channel. At Clemson, we have access to some world-class facilities, and this is an example of our Vehicle Assembly Center. In this facility, we replicated an automotive manufacturing plant floor so that we can do research related to the manufacturing processes and also the human factors interactions on that manufacturing shop floor. So really unique, but it's only an example of some of the facilities that we have. We also have our brand new Clemson Composite Center, which is a state-of-the-art facility for manufacturing and researching next generation composite materials. This slide is essential for prospective master's students. Basically, you're considering going on for a master's degree to try to better your future. And how much your future is bettered depends on the program that you're going to get a degree from. A student's ability to secure a high-paying job when they graduate is related to the reputation of the specific program, and in this case I'm referring to Clemson University's Automotive Engineering department. This is an example from College Transitions that ranked us the best automotive engineering program in the US, ahead of some very reputable schools. We're happy to be mentioned in the same sentence as a number of these schools. And there's a separate article below here from Mechanical Engineering Magazine, which is the flagship magazine of the American Society of Mechanical Engineers. And it ranked us as one of the 10 innovative engineering institutes. And again, we were in very good company in that list. But you don't have to take my word for it. You can simply look at this list of all of the companies where our interns or graduates have gone on to work at. This is all of the companies that have at least 3 of our graduate students working there. You can see that it's all of the major automotive companies, all of the suppliers, some of the newer electric vehicle companies, but you can also see the heavy-duty companies, including Caterpillar, Cummins, and John Deere. And you can even see some unique companies like NVIDIA, Amazon, and Apple, which you might not have thought our graduates would go on to work for, but they do. So thanks so much for watching this video. Please feel free to check out some other videos on our YouTube channel, and go Tigers!